Good morning. Let's see here. It's day 9 and we have a paw print. Hey baby, here you go. All right. Good morning. I'm not sure why the flash is on. Good morning. Good morning. You want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? Look at that little laundry your brother brought in to me last night. Do you want to go outside? Huh? Guys, I need to fill up bowls. So I'm going to take this bowl in here and fill up Izzy's bowl. My son came in last night. Let me turn this light on. And he dropped this load of clothes. I don't know if you can see. It is under this bag. It's under this basket. And it was clothes that he had stored up in his truck. I mean, good God. He came in Sunday. And he dropped a load in there. It took me 2 washes. And I have the big, heavy duty ones. And she has to drink bottled water. So what does that mean? That means that I had to fill her bowl up with bottled only water. Let me go ahead and get out my creamer for my coffee. And let's see, a bottle of water for her bowl. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to try that trick of setting you guys up somewhere. Let's see, that everybody else seems to be able to do. Let's see if this will work. I know it's loud. I'm sorry. I'll try to cut out that part. Okay. So I'm going to open this bottle of water and put it in her bowl. And that takes care of her for the morning. Now I need to wash my hands. Okay. I'm going to grab some water for the Keurig. Guys, I mean, I was so tired when she got me up first thing this morning. And wasn't all that excited about getting up. But I got up and I went out, and I mean, you know when you've had a couple of freezes, but you have that first really serious, hard freeze. This is not really on my face, but you get the idea. You can see I've got so much crap that it has to stay on the counter. But I just, you know, went outside with her, pulled on my boots. I pulled on the ones that I got from Walmart. Those knitted looking boots, you know, that come up. Ooh, those were great. I pulled those on, and I put on, you know, a coat or whatever, and took her out. I could tell she didn't want to stay and do all of it, but I made her stay out to finish. That's me growling this morning. I'm sorry it's so loud. Let me get you. So I had you stacked against my Harley Davidson. My Harley Davidson coffee cup. But yeah, I mean, it was just like so bitterly cold. And you can see I pulled my hair up last night after yeah, I cut it off early last night, but I'm really glad that I did, because honestly, nothing else really happened. I did film a little bit, and then I also, I did some editing, but mostly I just kind of hung out and watched YouTube videos for a while. So, and she's eating, crunching. There's plenty of noise around here when we get up. Oh gosh, that's awful. But, yeah, I pretty much just didn't do anything else other than that, and I didn't really feel like that was worthy of putting on film, you know. It's kind of boring. So, I'm gonna try today. I've got to get my Christmas tree going. I just didn't feel good the last couple of days, and because I didn't feel good, I just didn't want to. I think you guys probably understand, you know. I didn't want to film. I didn't want to do anything. I was just so, I'm gonna make some oatmeal. I just didn't feel good, and you know, I still feel a little bit off, I guess you could say. My anxiety this morning, wow, when I went back to bed after she woke me up like really early to go out, we came back in and went right back to bed. Well, looking for my oatmeal. So, we went right back to bed, and I had taken my morning medicine before I went back to bed, and I'm gonna tell you what, guys, my anxiety all of a sudden decided it was gonna kick in and start bothering me. And that's the first time it's ever happened like that for me. I'm gonna try to stand you in here so we can talk. Well, that'll work. But yeah, the anxiety, I try to go back to sleep, and one of the medications I do take in the morning is my anxiety medicine. So that's why I usually don't have any issue at all with my anxiety. The whole time I was trying to sleep, I kept waking up. My anxiety was trying to send me into just an anxiety attack, not a full-blown panic attack, but just, you know, just an anxiety attack. I mean, there's a difference between anxiety and, you know, the other. Let me get some water. And I think I'm gonna grab some milk. So, I mean, there's a difference. Anxiety is really bad. It can, you know, it can make you anxious and that sort of thing. And an anxiety attack is just a much milder form of panic. I didn't feel full-blown panic. I just felt, you know, like an anxiety attack was coming on. Kind of felt like that I was having that uncomfortable feel, you know. So I lay there and fought it for about an hour, and don't know why that was needed. Okay, I got you out of the cabinet. I didn't want you right above this while it was running. But, yeah, I don't usually have that issue, and it was new for me. So I got up after a couple of hours, and I took some more medication to try and knock out that panicked feeling. And, I mean, I guess it did okay. I mean, you know, it usually works fairly well, but I just couldn't figure out what was causing me to have anxiety first thing in the morning while I'm trying to sleep. And whatever it was, I knocked it out with that, you know, anxiety medication. So it's it is what it is. Yeah, sometimes I have trouble with anxiety, and it just seems to like come out of the blue. It's never let me put you right here. It's never I know what some of my triggers are, but then there are times when my anxiety just gets bad and there's not been a trigger or anything like that. And I don't know what's causing it. And that was sort of the thing this morning. I have been, you know, feeling bad. I've been tired, more tired than usual, actually. Yesterday, I went to the dentist, and I hate the dentist worse than anything. But I had to go because it was, you know, it was time for my teeth to be cleaned. I actually skipped out on my last cleaning. So it'd been a while. And I knew it was going to be rough. And it was. I mean, you know, they really work you over when they're cleaning their teeth there. And then I, you know, I found out that teeth was bothering me, needs a root canal, and that was a $1,500 slam right there, as I mentioned yesterday. And I think that, you know, kind of rocked my boat to a degree. Just watching this one, I don't want it to over. Have you ever seen anything just come up and over inside your microwave, and you're like, oh my God. I've got to clean that up. So yeah, I'm trying to keep an eye on it right now, but you know, I know those things bothered me yesterday, having to go to the dentist and then getting that news and knowing that my son was going in. I had to pay for him to go in and get his teeth cleaned last night. Thank goodness, a week late, but at least I got my child support yesterday. No shade, just finally got it. And he's supposed to pay half of any extra medical expenses, like the teeth cleaning yesterday. And normally I hate, you know, I try to avoid contact. But he contacted me and said that he was in my area. Would I be home? He would drop off their check. And I said, yes, I'm home. I said, you know, that sounds good, because I needed it. And so I am going to have to make a run to the bank at some point. Really don't want to get out in the cold, but I don't have any choice. I got to get this to the bank and get it deposited. But also, I told him, I said, well, he handed me the check, and it was just for the child support amount. And I said, well, just don't forget that you owe me half of his dental today. He said, oh, he said, yeah, I'm just going to give you cash for that if that's okay. And he did. I was like, that's fine, you know. He was super nice. He visited with Izzy. Izzy loves her daddy. And so it was a very calm, nice interaction. There was no issue. He just handed me the money, and I told him, I said, please let me know when, let's pray this I didn't watch. So let me, oh good, it did not overflow. Let me stir it. I told him, I said, let me know when the next parent meeting is. If they don't send an email, I won't know. For baseball, I said, I've got to give you the money when you pay for the extra things that I promised him I would purchase as part of his Christmas. Because see, you can buy, when they're playing high school athletics, they call it a spirit pack. You can pretty much, you just buy the basics or whatever. And if you want anything above and beyond that, you know, you can buy it. And the last couple of years, I've not been a part of the purchasing process. I have sent him, you know, a message like, grab me a hoodie for this year, or, something like that, and I'll pay you. And that's the way we do it, just easy. And, so I told my son, see, last year he complained because he said that he wanted some additional things, but his dad said he didn't need them and wouldn't buy them. And I said, well, make sure you're a senior. So if you, I'm sorry, I'm watching this oatmeal, making sure it doesn't boil over the top of the bowl. But he told me that. I was like, well, I'll tell you what. It's your senior year. I said, so when it comes time to buy spirit packs, if there's anything in addition to that, like he really wanted the sweatsuit, and it's just a sweatsuit, and then sweatpants, and oh, let me stop it now. Let me start it and see how it's doing. I told him, I said, it's your senior year. Oh yeah, it's good. I'm gonna leave it alone like that. But so he didn't forget. He told me, he said, Mom, we went to the meeting, the parent meeting, and he said, Mom, you said you would buy me some extras if I wanted it. And I said, yeah, I will. I said, send me a list of the things that you're wanting and how much they are or whatever. And he had put everything down there. I was like, I can buy you some extra stuff within reason. I'm not just a money pit or whatever here. So I told him, I said, look, we need to compromise. I said, let's compromise on what it is that you want, baby, because I can't afford it all, But I did. He got a sweatsuit. He got he's had his Letterman jacket, and it's just more or less just a it's not the kind of Letterman jacket like you're thinking when I say Letterman jacket. It's just a baseball jacket with his name on the back. It's got the satin sewn letters of his name and school name. His name is embroidered on the front, that sort of thing. But he's had that thing since he was like 8th grade. The funny thing about it, he's slimmed up. He's gotten taller, but he's slimmed up, so he's been able to continue to wear it. And so, it doesn't look small on him or anything. Even though he's grown, that just tells you how chubby he was, I guess. And so, I knew he wanted a sweatsuit really bad, and I knew that he would wear that in college. That would be a great thing for him on a cold morning to throw on to go to class. And he's really proud of the fact that he's been on the baseball team, and he's been playing baseball since he could walk. So even though it's going to have his high school name on it, I knew that he would still wear it. So and I knew that he had wanted it for several years in a row, and he never asked me for it. He just told me afterwards, well, I've been trying to get Dad to get me one of those every year, but he says, no, I don't need it. So I said, okay, you can get the sweatsuit, and you have to buy it separately, the top and the pants and all that. And he said he wanted a new jacket. And this is a different kind of jacket. This is more of the kind of Letterman style jacket that you think of when you say Letterman jacket. It's not got the leather sleeves or anything like that, but it's a much warmer jacket than what he has for baseball. And he likes to wear his jacket when he's in the dugout. He puts it over his pitching arm to keep it warm. Yeah, that's important. And so he wanted this one because he said, look, this one's warmer, it's nicer, I said, okay, I'll get that. Well, he had put on there that he wanted the golf shirt and several other things. The golf shirt was $80. It's just a golf shirt. You know what a golf shirt is. And, all it was a golf shirt with, his school emblem on the chest and, on one side where the pocket would be on a regular shirt. And it was $80. I told him, I said, baby, let's talk about this golf shirt. You don't need an $80 golf shirt because you're never going to wear it. I can see you wearing your sweats, and I can see you wearing your jacket. And I can see your jacket becoming something that you have, you know, that you just kind of put away as a keepsake. And you'll wear those sweats to death because you'll end up either sleeping in them or wearing them to class because you're still half asleep and you're just barely making it there. But I said, you don't need an $80 golf shirt with your high school. I said, I'll buy you one for college. I said, but I won't have to pay $80 for it. I'm not gonna. And I said, so that's off the table. I said, that's not even an option. And so there were several other things on there, and we kind of worked through it or whatever. And so it's going to be time to pay for that. And so I told my ex yesterday while he was here, I said, I walked out to meet him at his truck, and I took Izzy with me because I knew she'd want to see him. And I mean, you know, we may be divorced, but she still loves him. She does. She don't know. So she's got no clue. But he was real nice about it. I just told him, I said, don't let me, you know, I said, if they don't send out you know, a reminder email of when the parent meeting is, I need to know because I need to be there, first of all. And secondly, I'm pretty sure that's where spirit packs are going to be, you know, need to be paid for. I said, so, you know, let me know. And see, they've already turned in the order form. We just haven't had to pay for it yet. And I think that's what the next meeting is going to be. That, and then probably we'll get additional information like schedules and things like that. And so, and I expect him to, you know, talk a little bit more in depth about practices and things like that. And so, I mean, because we've had a general meeting, you know, for general information, and it sounds like it's going to be a great year. I'm really excited that this is his senior year. He has a new coach this year as a head coach. The head coach stepped down. He has 3 young little girls, and he really wasn't spending much time with his wife and his 3 little girls because his life was baseball. It was wrapped around baseball being, you know, so one of the assistant coaches stepped into the head coach place, and my son really respects this guy. Well, he respected the other guy too, but I mean, he really respects this guy, and they have a good relationship, you know, and he works with Aaron, you know, as far as the pitching situation, that sort of thing. And so he's really excited who took over the head coach position, and I'm really excited too. He's taken a very different approach from I mean, you know, everybody's individual, so he's taken a very different approach. And it was funny because we always have to sell these freaking Boston butts. We have like so many we have to sell per player, and they're $30. And quite honestly, some years they're good and some years they're not. And so, you know, it's hard to sell a $30, I'm trying to slide out, a $30 Boston butt. When we have to split it, that means I have to sell 6 of them. And when they do it, the way that it works is, it's really actually terrible. The way that it works is that, I'm trying to make room on my table here for this. I split with my ex the amount that we have to sell. Well, he has plenty of people to sell to because he's got all his friends and everything that'll, you know, they'll back him up and buy a butt, and then they just have a party and eat it, you know. Well, I've got my parents and my brother and a couple of friends, but I mean, I would never ask one of my friends to buy a $30 Boston butt that I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. So what I've had to do in the past, and it really sucks, but what I've had to do is pay for them myself. Whatever I don't sell, I mean, I get them, but I have to fork out $30 a piece for whatever I don't sell. I've been lucky enough to sell 3 before, and then 1 for myself, but that, you know, that leaves 2 that I've had to fork out $60 for. So I'll put 1 in the freezer, and you'd be surprised. There's ways to defrost a Boston butt and it come out and you not, I mean, there's just there's not a taste. It doesn't taste like it's left over or been frozen. You just have to know what you're doing is all. So, I've done that, but it's hard to fork out that kind of money for meat, which is a perishable. So, yeah, I'm thinking that I need to, stop here. We don't have to do the butts this year. I'm very glad. I think I'm going to stop here. I'm going to drink some coffee. I am going to, I do have some filming to do. My hair is just like, I just kind of double ponied it. I don't know if you can see what I'm talking about, but it's in a loop in the back. So that left the ends are kind of fraying on top of my head, but I mean, you know, whatever. I'm just around the house. But I'm going to draw in here. I need to drink my coffee so that I can think. I need to eat my oatmeal. And I need to get this day started because it's, you know, getting kind of late already. So I'm going to cut off the morning chit-chat. And I will get back with you guys later in the day at some point. I'm going to be, like I said, working on the tree. So maybe I'll grab you guys and kind of show you what's going on with the tree. So, yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Update. I'm still fighting the Christmas tree. It is small but mighty. I have one of those bulb checkers that looks like a gun kind of thing. I have changed out probably 8 bulbs that it didn't register. Still not lit up. So, taking matters into my own hands. It is easier for me to restring a group of lights around the top of that tree than to try to find the bulb that's out. So, I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to put some white lights on it also because you can never have too many lights. I learned that a long time ago. So I'm going to put this strand on the top part, and then I'm going to use 2 strands to cover the entire tree with white in addition to the colored lights, because I want a lot of light to show through all of the decorations that I have. So it will not defeat me. I am too stubborn. I'm way too stubborn. So, this little elf is about to get busy stringing. If I live through it, I'll be back to see y'all. Yes. Progress. She is now lit. Told you I'd beat her. I got a strong head. Hard head. She's lit. I'm worn out. She'll be decorated soon. Soon as I can catch my breath. Oh yeah, she'll be looking pretty dang good by the time it's all over with. Even if she is small and on my table, she'll look good. Have faith, guys. Have faith. Okay, first of all, don't be alarmed. I have been lifting boxes with my bad back, yes. Yeah. And I am burning up. I've been working in that room in there with all those boxes that I've told you that I needed to clear out because I didn't know where my Christmas ornaments are. So I had to clean up in that room just a bit to find out if they were in that pile of crap. They're not there, but I was able to get some stuff out of there and make room, more room for myself in there in my, quote, beauty room. This is the redness that I'm talking about, that I turn tomato red when I get hot or when I've been working or doing anything. Now, my back is on fire and I'm going to pay for this tomorrow, but it has to be done. So I'm doing it. I'm just taking a rest. I'm assuming that that means that my decorations are in my outdoor storage closet. So I will go there to look. I have been so busy. I am so sweaty and I feel so gross. But I'm just going to take a break. I have a huge fan that you probably can hear aimed right at me. That's the reason my hair is moving. But I'm just trying to calm down. It's almost time for my son to get home, and I pulled a lot of trash out of there and that sort of thing. And so now the next thing is to go to the outdoor storage and see if my ornaments and those kinds of things are in there. But I have to take a break. I can't just go and go and go. It makes it very hard on me. Well, first of all, it's hard on me to begin with. But secondly, it makes it really rough the next day. I usually, when I do this kind of thing, it puts me in the bed for a day. So we're going to try and avoid that by stopping and resting every now and then. I'm one of those people that I don't really want to do stuff, so I put it off. But then when it's time to do it and I get the hankering to do it, as a Southerner would say, when I get the idea that I want to do it, that's when I go at it and I go 100 miles an hour or nothing at all. And I end up blood red like this. And so, you know, it's just part of the tomato face club. But I'm going to rest. Izzy's concerned. She doesn't understand why I'm moving everything around. But she doesn't understand that I'm trying to put up the Christmas tree. She's been under my feet. Of course, you know, when I went in the room and started fiddling with the boxes, she took off and hid. Because she's afraid of it, you know, falling on her or something. So I'm going to rest. After I rest, I will continue on. I just wanted to give you guys a checkup. Yeah. While I'm thinking about it, I closed my giveaway last night. And I did the random number generator on my phone. And it turned out to be number 3, which was Jonna. And Jonna, I'm so excited for you. And I've already contacted her. I contacted her last night and told her that she was the winner. And she gave me her contact information. And I'm going to be shipping that out to you ASAP. So congratulations. I'm so excited for you to get this box of goodies. Because these goodies are my favorite things. And they're straight from my heart. So I hope that you enjoy them. So I wanted to update everybody on that. And I'll put her name on in the description box under that video. I just wanted everybody, I did go ahead and put in the title giveaway closed, just so everybody would know, and wouldn't, you know, continue writing and hoping to get a number. So, but I just gave everybody a number, and the number generator come up with that. So I'm just really excited for her, and I think that she's going to really enjoy some of my favorite things. So, yeah, I'm going to go rest now. I need to, Izzy's trying to come up here on me. But I'm going to hydrate, rest, and move on when I feel like it. Once the tomato face has gone down some. Usually when I get this red, it takes all day. But, I mean, I may be this red tonight. I don't know. But, anyway. It's looking like another long vlog. I'll try to edit, guys. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit after I have calmed down. Well, guys, I spent the last couple of hours working on financial aid stuff to the point that I've just about been crying. It should not be this hard. I have somebody supposed to call me at 1 o'clock on Monday for a simple question. I mean, all I need is to know which fax number to use. And everybody's closed for the weekend. So yeah. I did get the tree completely lit, as you saw, and everything, but now I have a headache. I'm tired. My back hurts. You know, life. I'm going to have to fix some dinner here soon or do something about eating. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might have some pizzas delivered. I know that's terrible. I ran up to the H&R Block to get my question answered, and they're closed until January. So, it's always something, guys. And then, I mean, you know, like, I asked my son to do one simple thing. You can't do that. So, I mean, I just need some help. You know, it's hard to do it all yourself, and you don't even have all your faculties together. So, yeah. I'm going to end this vlog here because if I don't, I probably won't get it uploaded. YouTube has been so very busy lately. So, I am going to take care of this video, edit, get it uploaded and ready to go so that I can also film and upload one of my playing with me's. Or at least I'm going to try to anyway. I mean, guys, I'm coming off of a few days of not feeling good. So then I kind of overdid it. So we're just going to we're going to see what happens. I've been trying to put up the videos as much as possible. And I'm trying to make sure that they, you know, that they're quality videos and that they're something that you want to see. So, yeah, I'm just going to close it out here. So I'm going to say bye. And I enjoyed spending my day with you. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.